Welcome, citizens. Shadarius here. Happy Juneteenth. Yeah, be good to each other. So, I'm getting some seriously impressive frames per second again. High 80s, low 90s at Krill 1. I know it's not going to stay like that across the board, but you know, when you start at close to 90 frames per second, you'll definitely hang above, you know, 30 to 60 for most of the rest of the game, so that's good. Got a few folks here in the org doing some mining, so I'm gonna check in with them.
Wants us to go. We're gonna set that and set around it.
Okay.
If it already set that. What's up, Studios? How are you?
Hey everyone.
Good morning.
How's it going, Shani?
Good.
Doing a little mining this morning?
No, she's fixing to go on her first one.
Oh, exciting.
Welcome to the
Yeah, we should
ASOC
get it.
vehicle retrieval system.
My sheet of notes is getting very long.
We're trying to get it to. So they changed the.
Vehicle
Are
selected.
you streaming?
Your vehicle
I am
will be delivered to your
streaming, yes. I just started.
No worries. We're trying to get. I'm gonna do one of those things where I want. So sometimes it won't let you set a route. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick something out and shoot to the genie. Sometimes the computer won't set a route for us, so we have to kind of pick another spot to go.
I've noticed some weird things with quantum jumping lately too. Last night it was quite annoying for a few things, but
There we go. Now it finally let me set a route. We're gonna go to hour marker 4. Yeah, we're all right. We never
Galeria's
shoot
right
it.
beside us.
What's that?
Galeria's right beside us.
Yes,
Right,
it's
right.
a moon. It's a moon on this around the planet.
Okay.
oh wow, that's the first time since 3.19.1 released that my elevator's not working on my Corsair.
Well, that's a bummer.
We'll try it one more time and see.
Alright, so now that we're in Lyria. Oh, there's one there.
Do I need weapons for this?
Nobody's gonna shoot at us coming in.
Okay.
So right now we're okay.
How'd the rest of mining go yesterday?
Good, good. I tweaked with the macro a little bit.
Good?
We did some. Speed it up to where not all the clicks are making it, but it speeds it up where...
Yeah, if you go like twice as fast, at least you won't miss one.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it'll go, you'll get more out of it because it's clicking faster, but you know you're going to miss some, so you just over index.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
We handle that much.
It doesn't look like they used to have... I gotta try it from a backpack on some of the food items. But I think the menu could be different when you right click on certain things.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if that changed the target. So like if you're trying to move or if you're trying to split food from food in your backpack, it might be different than if it's in you know, another inventory. Hard to say.
Yeah.
Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing launch sequence.
So this one, they haven't taken over the site. So that means the auto guns up here aren't going to shoot at us. You have to pay attention to what it says on there.
Equalizing power.
Taken if the bad guys
Standard
taken over the
impulse.
place,
Commander, you now have the con.
Okay. What is the little yellow exclamation part in your top left, top right corner?
Yellow exclamation.
It was on the other screen. It kept popping up. There we go.
Not sure.
Maybe it's on my end then. It's on your screen though.
Alright, so there's another ship here,
Okay.
which may or
Ava,
may not
deploy
be
wings.
here. It's doubtful though. But
That is opening.
Now, like for this, do you have to land on the pad or can you land anywhere?
there's no pads here.
Oh.
Thank you, and please visit again.
So
We have a
we're
half
just gonna
impulse.
Find ourselves a place to land without landing on top.
Okay. And is your goal to land as close to that as possible, or?
Yeah, you just want to be close to the door where you know where you can land, but not be like right on top of something.
Okay.
It's a little tricky here because it's not flat, so you have to kind of find you a spot here that you can land. There we go. Okay, so let's get you kitted out real quick. Over here. Oh, you hear him shooting inside there already?
No.
Ava, navigate to ArcCorp.
Clear route.
Go ahead.
Setting route.
Give it a shoot.
Oh, yep.
Okay,
Ava, display info 1. Ava, close chat.
so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drop. Yeah, alright, so you see that magazine on the ground right there?
Yep.
Alright, so pick that up.
Okay.
I'll drop another one.
So Equip, store, grab, inspect. Grab?
Yeah, you can grab it or you could store it. You can just hit store and it's going to put it in your backpack.
Does it take a while for it to go in my backpack?
Yeah, it should be pretty quick, but the inventory's still like a little confusing. But it should go pretty quick. And one more. Okay, and then we're gonna drop this.
Just throw a gun at me.
Yeah, dropped it right there.
Oh, God.
Guns are notorious for falling through floors sometimes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Let's go outside and see if it fell outside.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go out here. Airlock. Alright, well, let's make it. Oh well, that's okay.
I can't just disappear.
Oh, yes, it can.
Go back up real quick.
You can actually personally fall right through the ground on a planet and fall to the center of it. It's happened to me a few times. Sometimes your ship will sink through the planet too. Doesn't happen as often as it used to, but yeah, there's some weird stuff that can still happen.
The ammo is not in my backpack either.
Oh, it may be on the ship storage. Or is it on your...
It's on me. It's
Oh
on
yeah,
me.
it's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. That means it's on your vest. Alright, so
Yes.
let's do this. Let's make sure we always close the elevator. You always want to close your ship up.
No one steals it.
Yep, somebody sells it. Alright, so let's go over here. Let me fix this. Alright, let's go find us a bad person, and we're gonna steal their stuff. Get you a weapon.
Okay.
Alright, so this is when I talk about the elevator, the big elevator. You always want to make sure the elevator's here.
Oh, okay. It's like a freight elevator.
Yeah, yeah. So then you come over here, and we just tell it we're gonna go down. Sub-level 1. Only one option.
Okay.
Alright, so your weapons are 1, 2, 3, I think are your weapons. If you hit like 2, it's gonna bring, 1's gonna be your pistol if you have one. 2's gonna bring up your rifle. And then you hold right mouse button down, you can aim down the rifle, left mouse button fires. You just have to be super careful. Now, what we're looking for here, and let's see if I can find one real quick. There are good guys and bad guys. So see this guy in front of us right here? You have to be careful.
Yeah.
See how he has purple on his face?
Yes.
That's a bad guy. See the other guy walking has purple?
I don't see purple on his.
Yeah, it's on his front of his face. See that?
Oh, yeah, I see the purple.
Alright, so we're gonna kill those guys.
Okay.
So, what we're gonna do now is, they'll start shooting at us too, so we have to be super careful. So I'm gonna
Okay.
bring out grab my multi-tool. We're gonna move this body over here. So we're gonna grab... Oh, there's another guy coming. So come around the
Oh,
corner
the
there.
shadow.
Yep.
Ava contracts.
Performing now.
Okay, so pick up that rifle. So that is a P4. So your ammunition and your weapon have to match. Oh no, not his helmet. So you don't want to. You have to highlight it. If that makes sense.
I
So
did.
just drop
How
that.
did gun? How do I drop it? Oh wait, inventory and.
Go F. Hold the F key down. You don't have to go to inventory. Just go to the F key. Look
Okay.
down at it, and you'll see drop. Okay. So now kneel down by the rifle to where only it is highlighted in light blue. And then select grab.
The only thing that's turning light blue is a body.
I'm gonna move it over here out of the way. That help?
No,
Are you holding the F key down?
I am.
Right. Do you want to stream yours? If I can see.
Yeah. Okay, F key.
Uh-huh. And then move the mouse over it. So kneel down right there.
Ava red alert.
It may not show me that, but
Ava red alert.
It's not highlighting anymore.
35% impulse.
can you see it? Can you see it
Yep.
on my screen?
Yep.
You're doing that.
No. It did it earlier.
You move around. You can't do anything with that. Alright, so let's come back over here to the body real quick. Now hold F key down on the center of his chest, and you're going to go to loot at the very bottom.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so what you're looking at is his inventory now, what they have.
Okay.
So drag the ammunition over, because that's P4. If you hover over it, it'll tell you what it goes to. Drag that over.
Okay.
That red thing is a med pin.
Yep, got
If
it.
you grab it, so and then see the little on the chest plate. See, there's a little bitty on the bottom left square of the chest plate. There's a little bitty like a square. Yeah, that right there. Click that, and that will open that. And you'll look inside the chest plate. There's storage inside of it, so you're checking the pockets. That's what it is. So just click it, and then it should be a window that pops up at the bottom. Just regular click.
No window. Oh.
Try the pants down there and see if it'll open. You're just clicking on. Oh, there it goes. Now they're opening.
Okay.
So, yeah. So there's just some more ammunition and stuff in there, which you probably don't need right now. That's
Okay.
all right.
Ava, get me out of here.
One thing to do is see how you
Ava, get me out of here.
put the helmet into your inventory, backpack, and set
Ava,
it up
get
down
me
there
outta here.
on the ground.
Getting us out of
Hour
here.
to
So drag
shields
that,
and
grab
pipes.
left, drag it to the bottom and drop it. Yep.
Okay.
And that'll get rid of it out of there for you. Now, so what we're going to do with the med pin, though, that you have, you can stand back up and just escape out of that and just go into your inventory. All right, hit I. All right, so you have places to store stuff around your armor. So it'll show you where you can place that. See the little green 1, 2, 3?
Ava impulse 35.
So you drop that there.
35%
Okay,
impulse.
perfect. So what it does is if you need that, it'll be now on your person. To get to the med pin, you would hit C, and then you would left mouse click, and it's going to, if you get shot, it'll help save you. So your ammunition has the same thing. So if you grab that in with one of those mag hold it, see how you have 4 of them already full, and you can just fill those up. Now, the blue ring that's around that, you can't see it right second. The blue ring tells you is the magazine full or not.
Oh, okay.
It'll start decreasing around and working its way back around. I'm going to drop one more thing here. Alright, so pick that up. Stop the walk around. See if you can grab that. See what's up with this. Before you need.
Whew, that was some bad desync for a while there.
Yeah, it's been a little goofy, that's for sure.
It was so bad it desynced my guns recharging. Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
Diverting
Standard
power to
impulse.
assistive systems.
Crouch, control. Then get closer to it. There you go. Now hold F.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still selecting the body. It's not selecting the gun, though.
So are you moving the mouse over to it?
Yeah, the mouse is pointing at the gun, or at the, whatever this is. But when I have the mouse over the gun, it's actually selecting the body.
You know what you should try, Shani? Is to open your inventory and then rotate the camera around so that you could just highlight the mouse with the gun. You could probably just drag it and drop it onto yourself. Sometimes I have to do that. It gets weird where it overlays things. You know what I'm talking about? Canley?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay,
you want to pick it
so
up, put it in
I got it
there.
in my backpack now.
Okay. So now if you double click it, it'll put it on your side.
Okay, cool.
All right. So let me drop this rifle.
Okay.
And let's see.
Man, there's a lot of quirks.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a lot more stable than this. All right, see if you can grab that. That may be a little too far away.
Yeah. Hold on.
So you can't put that in your backpack. It'll go on the side. You'll see the green circles? That's
Yeah.
where it can't go. You just grab it, yep, and let go.
Ava, retract wings.
Perfect. Okay.
As you like.
Now come out of your inventory, and now press number 2. Just hit number 2.
Okay. Number 2 is rifle.
Yep. All right. So don't point it at somebody.
Okay.
All right. So right mouse button aims down the sights,
Oh, okay.
and then left button fires.
Okay.
So over on the right, see where it says 30 of 180?
Yes.
That's how many rounds are in the magazine.
Okay.
If you need to reload when you get to 0, it's going to automatically reload if it's on the outside of your core armor. Remember, we were putting it in the slots on the outside?
Okay.
If it's on the outside, it will automatically reload.
Okay. What if I want to reload? Like I got 2 left and I reload.
Press R.
R.
And it'll
Okay.
go through and it'll drop the magazine that you had 2, or it'll put 2 back, put it and swap it to the other one.
Okay.
All right. So what we're looking for though is we got to be super careful that we got to shoot only the bad guys. So like there are good guys and bad guys sometimes stand completely next to each other. Up at the top it tells you how many bad guys are left. See where it says 4 of 10?
Yep.
So what you want to do is move around to the front. Let's go around the corner here. No, it's the elevator. Other way. Yep, come around here where I'm at.
Ava, cam overhead.
And
5,
up, that's the back side.
Going the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way you want to go.
Ava, all stop.
All stop.
Ava, shields up. Ava,
So
shields
go
up.
around there and you can hit control and crouch and
Power to shields.
squat down. So see the bad guy right there?
Yep.
All right, so there's one to your right. go to your left just a little bit. There you go. So that's a bad guy because he got purple on. Oh, missed him. There you go. All right. We just got to make sure there's only 3 bad guys left, but there's still good guys here too. So there's one across the way, all the way across the way there.
How do you know that?
Because I can see him. If you stand up.
Oh.
See him across the way? There you go. Good job. Now she gets into her normal element of trigger control. Okay. So it's important to talk about where we're going, especially when there's desync like this. We're going to have to be careful. There's 2 bad guys left. So I got the back. So I'm watching behind us as you keep going forward. There's an upstairs and downstairs around here as well, so we have to be careful. You never know where you came in at. So this is at the top, so we're going to go downstairs. So those elevators don't open for us, but bad guys can spawn out of them.
Okay.
Now in this mission, all the bad guys are already out. Yep, you keep going. I'm going to look for bad guys. If you come over here, you can look over the railing. All right, so see the guy with the black and white armor down there? Where are you at?
I'm at the top of the stairs.
Okay, here, let me catch up. So we need to clear, let's go over here and clear this room. There's a little room over here we gotta clear first.
Okay.
Back behind you.
Okay.
All right, so there's a little hallway you have to make sure clear. So we go down that hallway and look left, slowly to your left there. Let's see if there's anybody down there. All right, all good. There's one more little place on the other side of that bookcase to your right. Make sure nobody's coming up. You can hear them talking as well. Yep, good job, cleared. All right, so that's clear. So now we're gonna go downstairs. So it looks like there's gonna be 2 guys. So remember, you're looking for purple.
Right.
The Nine Tails has purple and blue, and then black white with blue.
What's black, white with blue?
Those are bad guys too.
Oh, okay.
How the hell did they get away from us here?
All right, so come over here. Oh, there's one guy right there. Oh, so he's right there on the stairs. So come over here where I'm at. Coming up the stairs right there. To your right. To your right. To your right. Turn around to your right. There you go. Bad guy right there to your right. Shoot him.
Why didn't he shoot me?
Sometimes they're slow, but take advantage of that. There you go. All right, so we're down to 1. So you just have to kind of watch where you're going as far as like when you get to stairs and stuff.
Right.
We got 1 bad guy. Oh, there he is. So see how his armor's different? He's still got purple. There you go. Okay, so now it says we got 15 minutes to loot everything we want to. Hold down R, and it'll put your weapon away.
Okay.
It'll store your weapon.
Oh, hold down.
Hold down. Yep. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go find and loot everything. Now, you want to loot these guys
Okay.
as quick as you can. Come down and loot them, pull their ammunition and stuff.
Just hover and R.
Well, so go all the way up to them where you're close, then hold F, and then just where they're highlighted, click loot at the bottom.
Oh, that would give everything or just what's highlighted?
We can see everything, yep. So
Okay.
now you want to drag the ammunition, because it's the ammunition for the gun you're using. So take that and the med pin, and then remember to open his arm, his chest plate, and his legs up to see what's inside there, if any.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. So this is what a guard armors look like. See the red here? It's Hurston, so it's ArcCorp, so it's red, black armor. This is what a guard's armor looks like.
Okay. So do we have to be flying out in 13 minutes, or just out of the building?
We have to be flying out, or they'll start shooting at us.
Okay.
So now we're looking for is other guards, but we're also looking for loot boxes. Remember
Like red one?
Yep, the red ones, and for med boxes, which are gray. Oh, here's a med box. So if we come over here, it'll be around, go down the stairs to your left.
Ava, patch me up.
Here.
Right away.
So this is a med box. On top of the thing. See, it has the cross on it. Yep.
Okay.
So get close enough. Yep. Loot that. See what's inside there. Maybe some med pins. Yep. So the green is good to grab. Those are refill cartridges. Not that green. The other green. Sorry.
No wonder I was having so many problems.
The one with 6 you want. Those are the med cartridges. Go in the med gun. The other green you can get rid of. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that med gun, grab that and put that in there. So if you lose the one you have, we'll start storing stuff in your inventory. All right. So exit out of that, and let's keep moving because we got 12 minutes. So there's
Should we
the med
check out all these guys, or?
only if it's a rifle that you need ammunition.
dang it.
You can kind of see that it's a different rifle than what you have. So it's probably not anything you need right now. Because he's carrying a different rifle.
Ava, patch me up.
Okay.
Stand by.
Alright, so come over here where I'm at. There's a loot box over here in the corner.
Damn it. We need to find where they went.
So come in the corner over here. So this is an armor weapons box, and it's red. So looking into what's inside there.
What?
You're still dragging somebody.
I know. Okay.
Wow.
So, yeah. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
That
so
was
hover
pretty
over real
lame.
Quick. Let's see what we got.
Battery, Karna rifle,
Karna rifle. You don't need that. What's the big one down at the bottom?
arrowhead, sniper rifle.
Oh yeah, that's good. So just drag it to the side of your backpack. Remember? Yep. Other side. Oh, that's fine too.
Where'd my other one go?
Because you put it on the left side, it replaced it. So grab yours now in the box and put it on the right side of the box.
Oh, this one? The
Yep. Bottom one. Yep. There you go. Perfect. Okay. There's some different scopes and stuff, armor and stuff like that. We're not gonna worry about that stuff right now.
Is this stuff you can sell?
Some of it is, yeah. Some of it doesn't sell for a whole lot. So this is a player here. This is not a. This is not a. This is not a NPC. This is a player's body. He came down here and died. All right. So do this. Turn around. Hold the F key and click on drop body. You have to spin the camera around, look at the bottom. Nope. Hold the F key down.
Right.
And then look down. Yep. So you want to let F go. Okay, so stop right there.
All right.
And why is it wanting you to here? I'm gonna grab. Let me see if I can.
Like use the force to bring it back.
Yeah. so let's go check for other boxes. We're gonna grab that player though as well. And we're gonna loot their body. So there's another red box over here. Let's check. Yep, check that one. See what's inside there. We're gonna go faster. We're
You gotta get faster at this.
gonna it's your first bunker, so. Alright, so that one's red, meaning that it's locked out. We can't get to it for some reason.
Now
Okay.
right.
Alright, are you saving this guy?
Oh, we're not gonna save him. We're gonna steal his stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got stuff we want.
Oh.
We're gonna just put his body up there, or we can take what we need. Alright, so let's come over here. Let's make sure we have all the ammunition we need.
I need like a Where's Waldo game so I can practice identifying boxes. Because everything looks
Yeah.
the same to me right now.
The what does?
Everything looks the same to me right now.
Oh, yes, that will take time.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Alright, so let's go upstairs and get ready. Oh, here's another box too.
Hangar 2.
So you see this little green box on the ground? This is an item box, so you can look inside of it
Thank you.
and see what's in there.
Okay.
Oh, there's an extra multi-tool, so grab that multi-tool, slide it over into your inventory, and the tractor beam. You want those as well.
That
Yep,
one,
good.
tractor beams.
Yeah.
That's a tiger's claw.
That helps you when you get crime stack.
Combat knife?
Yeah, you don't really need that either right now.
Okay.
Put that down the road. Okay, here's another loot box over here. If you want to get that loot box on the top, I will loot this guy right here.
Okay. Oh, it's a twin shotgun, a BR2 shotgun, gamma plus, telescope.
Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing launch sequence.
Checking all
Yeah.
systems.
Good.
One moment, please.
Another, yeah,
Ships you want. Lights on.
there's another small loot
Distributing
box
power
right
to engine
here.
systems.
Standard impulse.
Commander, you now have the con.
Tractor beam. Okay. Tiger's claw and orbit mining attachment.
Grab that, put that in your backpack.
Ava, standard orbit.
Please direct ship to 90 degrees for maximum thrust in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so let's start heading to the door.
Diverting
Full
power to
impulse.
requested systems. Afterburners engaged.
Right, you're beating that guy up.
Yeah, we're just trying to get him to the elevator.
Who's
Alright.
shooting?
Nobody.
Oh.
Alright, make sure you're all the way on the elevators, walk forward some. There you go. Alright, so when we get on there, we're gonna load him into the ship super fast though, because we're gonna run out of time here.
Okay.
Ava, steady as she goes.
Because we have to
Stand
be
by.
1,600 meters away.
Standard
or,
impulse.
they'll start shooting at us.
Okay.
Ava, navigate to Walla.
Yeah, this guy's
Clear
probably super
route.
sad that he came all the way over on this mission, and then
Setting route.
died.
Alright. Are we going up the little elevator thing?
Yeah, you can go up the little elevator. I'm gonna take the cargo at the end. Go stand underneath that. Run.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can get on the cargo and go up?
Uh-huh. Yep,
Okay.
if you want to hit the button on the left-hand side over there. Over here,
Shoot.
to your right. You're right over here. Yep, go. You have to get all the way to the pillar over there. Walk closer to it. Keep going. It's down. Down a little bit. Look down just a hair. See the cargo close? Yep,
No.
close cargo bay. It's highlighted
Oh,
on your screen on the right.
Got it. Sorry. Okay.
We have a warp factor 1.
Okay.
Engaging jump.
Oops. Okay, walk up the stairs. Oh, you're already up the stairs? You're already up the stairs. Never mind. You're good.
Oh wait, where'd you go?
I'm getting the body out.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and find you a seat.
Right.
1 minute. 56 seconds. Oodles of time. Not that we're running out of time here.
So I can't. Like R doesn't do anything either.
Please
Yeah.
come to an immediate halt.
Can't do
That's
anything.
Halt for your vessel to be scanned.
Oh, I heard your weapon rattling around back there.
Good, we still have it.
Yeah. We'll fix that here in just a second. Once we get out of range, the trespassing thing will go away,
Okay.
Okay.
and then we can land
You're clear
on the
to
planet
proceed.
here, and then there we go. Okay.
Okay. So what did we accomplish?
So 2 things. Or, well, a couple things. Let's
Well-
see if I can find a space to land.
Okay. So we got the 15,000 for completing the mission.
Yes.
Even though we didn't kill all of them, some of them were already dead when we got there, huh?
The guards were helping. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's nice of them to help. And then we picked up a little bit of loot, but didn't seem like a whole lot.
No.
Ava, all stop.
One thing too is how fast we're picking up loot.
Ava, all stop.
Well.
All stop.
Well, in my estimation, it was not very fast.
Yes, we weren't like super.
Is it better the faster you go, or?
It is as far as like getting through everything. If that makes sense. You want to make sure you can cover all the ground.
Oh, okay. So we may not have gotten everything, or?
Yes. Yeah, there were rooms that we didn't get to go look at just real quick, but that's okay.
Okay. Can you accept missions out in the field like this? Or do you have to be... Okay.
Nope. Yep. You can accept missions here and just go from mission to mission. Yes.
Okay, I like having a goal better.
You like having a goal?
The only good thing about doing them fast is if you're trying to string a lot of them together, then you end up making more money in a shorter amount of time. Is really the...
Okay.
So it's about efficiency.
I like to be efficient.
I don't see that. Sometimes the tractor beam will find it, but not all the time.
Oh, good.
It may have actually fallen through this time when we actually. Oh, here, let me do this. Let me open the There's another set of doors on the bottom of the bottom turret. If I get there, it may allow it to. Fall through. I'm not sure where it went. Okay, but that's not the end of the world. So let's go over here. Let's go outside so we don't lose stuff through the. Oh, you're not with me. Sorry.
No,
I'll send
that's
the
good.
elevator
I
back up.
was playing with my inventory.
Oh, that's the problem. All right. Here, hang right there for just a second.
Alright, my screen is very foggy.
That's snow melting on your wind visor.
Of course it is.
There actually are some cool things in it.
I'm also breathing very heavy like I'm cold.
Okay, now that we're on the planet surface here, let's see if we can get some stuff working. All right, so take out your, go to your inventory.
Okay.
So take out your multi-tool and, oh, do you already have one on?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you need a module in it though, is the only thing. So hit the number 4, and it's going to bring up either your med gun or your multi-tool. So hit the number, come out of inventory, and then hit number 4. Alright, so this is the med gun. The way it works is this is how, like, if I get hit, then you would take this at, get close to me, and then hold down the left button, the left mouse button.
Okay,
And it will-
med gun, 4, left button, and then what?
And then it'll heal me. And you have to hold the left mouse button down.
Okay.
Now,
David, patch me up.
if you hit if you hit 4, it'll cycle between your multi-tool and your med gun.
Jeez Louise.
So hit hit 4 again. Right? If you hit B, now it's going to heal you.
Oh,
See
okay.
how it's pointing at your wrist? That means you're going to heal yourself. If you hit B again, it'll go back in front, and now you can heal somebody else.
Okay.
All right. If you need a quick heal from a med pen, hit C.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
All right. Now we're not going to do it, but if you hold left mouse button down, it will inject yourself and try to heal you. But we don't need to do that right now. So let's hit 4 again. All right. So if you look, see that little arch in the front of it? It's empty right now.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is hold your F key down, and then hover over. Move your mouse to hover over Yep, so go to customize. All right, now see there's two different circles here. Click the top circle and it's going to show you the attachments that can go in there. So what you've got two in your backpack that you can select from. You're going to select the true hole tractor beam. Yep, click it. All right, that's inserted. Now just hit back. And exit. All right, so now you got a tractor beam module inside there.
Okay. And
So let
can
me
you use it as much as you want. Does the module run out?
No, nope, it doesn't. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Can I have some of your food and water?
yes, yeah. So here, play with that bottle.
Play with that bottle. All right, my gun is out, so hit 4 to switch. How do I take it back?
Hold down R to put it back away.
Oh, R.
Yep. So there's a bottle behind you, but let's check and see what the atmosphere. I think you can drink. No, I don't think you can live without a. Yeah, you can't live here very long. So you can't drink here. Watch a drink on the ship, but play with it with your multi. Oh well. I was gonna let you drop it on the ground,
Okay.
so you can use your multi-tool to see how it works.
Okay.
I was just giving you something to play with. So now just hold F down and drop it. You have to look at it. There you go. Now forward to get your multi-tool out.
Okay. Is it still aim?
Yeah, but remember that's the med gun.
Okay. All day tool. Okay.
So you can right click to aim like that, or you can just right click again and it'll put it off to the side. Alright, so now just
Where are these
left
idiots
click.
coming from?
Alright.
Wow.
Now use your mouse wheel to like lift it up some, where you're pointing up toward the sky. Mouse wheel pushes it away or pulls it in. Alright. And then hold R down and use your mouse wheel and you can rotate it.
Okay.
And if you move while you're holding R down, if you push forward on your mouse, it'll rotate it the other way, the other axis. Nope. So you gotta hold R down. So you gotta move. No, you don't have to get closer. It'll grab it. You just have to move it to where the beam is. It's a little hard to see the beam here because it's so white because of the snow.
So for all of the realistic effects in the game, I have a traction beam.
Yeah, well, you also have lasers and quantum and stuff like that too. So it's like we've progressed.
Okay.
When it starts, if you move too fast or around something, it'll start turning red, meaning that you're fixing to drop it.
Okay.
Whatever the item is.
All right. R rotates it.
And then just move the mouse forward some, and it should. Oh, that was rotating.
So if I move the mouse left and right, it rotates it.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. It's mouse left, right.
The rolling thing moves it around. The mouse moves it left and right.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
If okay, let go of R, and then how do I put it down? Wait, hold on.
Left click.
Left click. Okay. Nothing kind about it. Just gonna drop it.
Well, you could just place it down. So you place it on something.
Where'd it go?
Oh, I moved it over here.
Oh. Right. Hold R to put it away. Oh, it's fun.
So you can pick up your water bottle there, and then we can get back on the ship and get something to drink so we don't die out here. Oh, if you want to, real quick, yeah, pick that up, store it, and then you can shoot the weapons in the corner if you want to, kind of see what they're like.
I'm good on that. Just gotta get faster about sneaking and peeking. And...
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna bring the elevator down. It's a pretty planet out here, though. It's all snow. The whole moon is like all one giant ice cube. Kind of like Lost. Sometimes you may have to jump up there too, the way it sits.
Okay.
Back away from it. Oh, are you up there?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're up here. Now you can take your helmet off and grab something to drink.
Excuse me.
The good rule of thumb is not to drop anything on the door lock. Follow the elevator back up. Your drink may or may not be on there, but... Alright, let me put my helmet back on and go get it. So that way, where your helmet's on, so you don't want to jump on the elevator.
Okay. You have to lift the elevator. Oh, or traction gun.
There you go, try that.
Okay.
Take it off.
Working on it.
Then just hold left mouse button down.
Oh, I thought I was pointing F down.
No, left mouse button. Straight.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Take it off now.
Now just put it back in your inventory and you're good. Oh, I can show you something too actually. Bring it with you.
Oh.
You may not be able to put it back in. That's okay.
No, I can't.
That's okay.
Okay.
We'll do
What are you
it.
gonna show me?
I was gonna show you how to throw stuff, but
Oh, okay.
don't forget to put your helmet back on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright.
Alright, and now we come back to the ship. And oh, I'll show you this too. Here, I got this. So one of the rules of thumb is, right now you're carrying 2 rifles with you because we picked up stuff.
Okay.
So one of the things to do in case the I have sniper rifles. Yeah. So one of the things you want to do is transfer stuff to the ship right here. So that way you open up space for more stuff.
Picking up stuff. Okay. So I've got a sniper rifle and a AR rifle.
P4.
A P4. Okay.
Yep. So take your sniper rifle and drag it over to the vehicle inventory.
Okay.
Alright. And then like the extra med guns, you can put those over there, all the other stuff that you have in there except for the ammunition. You can move those over into the vehicle as well. What you're doing, do it from the backpack on the left.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, you're trying to empty your backpack out. That's what we're doing.
The extra tractor beam.
Yep, just put that in inventory. We'll transfer it from the vehicle over to the station once we get to a station.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're going to run out of inventory when you're in the bunker trying to loot stuff. Keep the ammunition with you.
Okay.
Drag that back over.
What's the green? The refill.
The green is the refill for your med gun. So do a right click and split and keep one on you. One in your backpack. There you go. Now grab the 5 and dump the 5 over.
Okay.
And then the tractor beams and the ore attachments, you move those over because you put one into your multi-tool now.
Okay.
So now what you want to do is restock your armor to make sure you have all your ammo positions filled. So if you grab one of those ammunitions, left click and drag, not on your body, no, on your body, back. Just like over there. Oh, you dropped it. So you're not pulling stuff off your body right now. What we're gonna do is kneel down and you have to come out of inventory. Now hit I. Now if you hover over it in your hand,
okay.
That's not it. Hover over, nope. You may have to move the camera. There you go. There you go. So grab that.
Okay.
And then move it to your backpack, or you can put it on the slide. Oh. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's see if you can put it on your person. So you don't put it there. Remember, you got to put it in the green squares. Remember, you got to put it up in the green squares.
Oh yeah, but that shows me. So I have 2 open right now.
Yes, exactly. And yep, so go there.
So that one was a partial win.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, if you hover over them without clicking on them, if you hover over them around the front of your, see how it says ammo count 30 of 30?
Yeah.
And see that one says 8 of 30?
Yep.
So you kind of know which one is which.
Got it.
So, okay. All right, so you're restocked, so you're good to go.
Okay.
Right. What he had in his backpack? Oh, he had a ton of stuff in his backpack. Look at all the stuff he had. Food,
Oh, poor guy.
ammunition, head pins. Yeah, he was working hard too.
So, how does he get his body back?
Well, he does it now because we took all the stuff. So.
I mean, honestly, if he hadn't shown up by now, probably wasn't coming back.
Yeah. Probably signed off going out and going back there.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm back put together. Oh, how many med pins do you have? Just one? Oh no, you got 2. Yeah, you got 2 of the 3. Okay, you're good.
How did you just look at me and tell that?
Yeah, so if I look at you, I can see what you have on and everything. So see on your...
Okay, so hold still. Alright. Stop moving.
Okay.
So I see one med pin on you. I see your tractor beam. I see your
Med gun.
EpiPen. Med gun.
EpiPen.
Alright. But I can only see one. How do I know if there's more than one?
Move around to my left side. You can see they're all stacked together. It may be hard to see just because.
I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
here, if I crouch, my arm moves out of the way. All right, so now come around to my side over there.
Okay. I still only see one.
There should be one.
Oh, I can see the bottom of the other two, I think.
Yeah, they're behind the. Here, let me take my med gun off.
Yep,
There you
I can
go.
see it now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
So at any one time, weapon-wise, is you can carry 2 on the outsides of the backpack and
Okay.
1 in your hand. But if you pick up anything else, you're going to drop the one in your hand to pick up another piece of it.
So
Another
weapons
item.
can't go in the backpack.
Correct. They're too big to fit in the backpack.
Okay. So I have to pick and choose what I want to pick up.
Correct. So you carry just the one you have that you're going to use, and then you have another slot, like we did then, to grab something else that we like to bring it with us.
Okay.
All right. If you want to jump in, oh, let's see what's there. Good. Go where you are. What's this?
Are both the kids still asleep?
Yes. Yeah, I really need to get them some heat. Oh, so your power stuff's not on, I don't think, in front of you.
Okay.
So F
R?
try it.
Oh.
I think you got to look down and hit the power button. Yep, power on.
Oh.
Not the multi-tool. There you go. There you
Okay.
go. Now you have a display in front of you. All right, let's figure out what you can touch. So if you hold F down where it says menu,
Yeah.
you can click on that. And then you go,
Weapons, shield, power, and comps. And heat. Oh, I can
Yep.
turn the heat up.
not that kind of heat, that's funny. Go to power.
Okay.
All right, so this is the power triangle. So there's a couple things here going on. You have weapons, engines, and shields. So if we balance power, which is balance there, that means power is going from the engines, power going to equal parts around us. To equal everything has its own power.
Okay. Which part? Oh, never mind. Okay, go ahead.
So 33% is being diverted to all 3 systems right now.
Okay, got it.
Bottom. Hard to see. Hold F.
Clicking.
Whoopsie.
Oh, Jesus.
Origin shipboards at your service.
Help if I took it out. Come on.
Like I can see everything. Starting the oh no. 30K.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, nothing's working. Man. I was just trying to make a box. That's all I was trying to do. I had a bug 3 890 mission. But I'm like, well, at least I'll get a box out of it. It had 1 out of 19 instead of 0 out of 20 after I got all the guys, so... Where?
Or like the all the crazy up in arms.
Well, but it's... They literally tell you every time you log into the game that it's broken.
Okay.
Like there's the little pop-up that has the countdown timer, and the first paragraph says, this game is always broken, basically. And then the next paragraph after that says, all the money that's in this game doesn't really exist yet because it's not a real game yet. And you could lose it all at any point and we don't care. And everyone seems to always forget those things or not really pay attention to it. That, so like I can't be mad at them for setting my expectations very low. Right? Like I knew this going in that this was like not a real game yet. But like starting in 2021 it started to feel a little bit more like a game and it was fun to play. But it's been going for over 10 years. So I backed it in like 2014, I think. But I only played it like once or twice a year until 2021. Well, the first goal that they have is Squadron 42. So that's a single player game that has like a storyline but it's set in the same world and has the same ships and stuff. And it's a it's kind of the spiritual successor to the old Wing Commander series. And it has a lot of big stars in it. Mark Hamill, you know, there's a lot of people in it. Mark Hamill was in some of the older Wing Commander series too. It would not surprise me if that came out in the next year or two. I think this fall they're gonna announce when it's gonna release. And then sometime after that, I still think it's a few years away for sure. They'll release a real version of the game. But you know, like all these bugs, like you said, like all these bugs have to be worked out. They can't have a game in production with all these bugs. But the game's not finished. They have to do they have to do server meshing, which is kind of a new technology that allows them to like have multiple servers and combine, like instead of having like you know, hundreds or thousands of smaller servers with 100 players on it, they're going to have like one server for all the North American users, one server for all the European people, one server for all the Asia people, maybe one server for all the Australian folks, something like that. So
the technology's already out there, right? Because they do that with other games.
Not in the same way that this happens. No, the other games have servers that run certain areas of the game all the time, right? So you go from one area to another, and you're really hopping servers in between them. You just may or may not notice, right? But the way that they're doing it is it happens dynamically, right? So if you're on a huge ship and 100 people go on that ship, one server may take over that entire ship with 100 players on it, to keep it up. And another part of the universe may not have anyone on there, so you know it won't assign very many resources to that, and then it just kind of moves around, like it can grow and shrink like a bubble. And so they just kind of have all these concentric bubbles about, you know, how things get presented. And so I think it's very complicated, and honestly, it may or may not work. So, but you know, like if it doesn't work, they'll have to do it, you know, a more conventional way, which will still probably work okay, but it'll be more difficult, right? Because the way they've got it now is, you know, most games, like if all the players go to one place in the game, that one server just dies. Right? Because that server only has so many resources, whereas you know, if there's different containers in that same area, let's say there's a building, then you know, if all the players are in a specific area that normally would have just had one server, but they're spread out between a different bunch of different buildings or a bunch of different ships, then there's servers kind of handling inside of those buildings or ships, instead of just, you know, one server trying to handle everything and having problems. So it's a really complicated problem. That, you know, they still haven't gotten persistent entity streaming to work yet, and that's the most recent big thing they did. So
And the persistent means that, like, if a ship blows up, the ship stays there. Other people can go and salvage it later, or
yeah. And the entity streaming part of it is that, like, you're on a server right now, but that server is talking to a backend that has all the information about your character, like, you know, your inventory, or your ship has an inventory or whatever. So like we just 30K'd, but because persistent entity streaming is there, the stuff that was in your ship and the stuff that was on your character still exists. Whereas a few years ago, before, you know, they were working on these back-end inventory systems, it would all just disappeared. So
Okay.
yeah.
So we're back. We're in area 18 is where we're at right now.
Okay. Yep, this looks familiar.
So we kept all of our armor and stuff, so that's good. Hopefully the ship's still there. Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Dang teenagers. Nice. Cool. I'll see you all later.
All right, man. We're going in.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Later.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Maybe display info 1.
Now arriving.
Obey all security and welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Their job is your safety. Vehicle selected. The vehicle has been delivered to the following locations again.
You have a damage report.
Performing now.
You have a prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing
Please
launch
proceed to assigned
sequence.
landing bay. You are
System
clear to
checks.
launch.
Stand by. System software integration. Complete. Resetting.
Standard impulse.
Commander, you now have the con.
Thank you. And
Ava,
please
deploy
escape.
wings.
That is now opening.
Ava, standard orbit.
Please direct ship to 90 degrees for maximum thrust in 3, 2, 1.
Diverting power
Full
to
impulse.
engines. Performing now.
Ava, contracts.
Performing now.
Don't call to arms. That's really weird. There it is. Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
Executing
Standard
now.
impulse.
We have a red alert.
Unlocking gimbal.
35% impulse.
Saber, huh?
Son of a bitch!
So much better when the server's working. Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
Of course.
Standard impulse.
Ava, shields up.
Powering shields.
Ava, retract wings.
Done.
Ava, cam overhead.
5.
Ava, all stop.
All stop.
Maybe patch me up.
Right away, Commander.
Wherever they are, I want them back. Ban them. Damn it. We need to find where they went.
How's it going?
Hey, Metals. It's going all right. Just trying to do an 890 jump mission here and make a few boxes, maybe.
I actually see that. Is that new? Is it automatically broadcast if someone's in there?
No. I just was testing it out.
Oh, okay. I saw the little window pop up. Like, what the heck is this? I haven't seen this before.
Yeah. I just I share my OBS as a virtual camera, and then just pipe that into Discord.
That's neat. How was the weekend?
Oh, it was fun. I had a good time hanging out with the family. Not playing too much, but just enough.
Is everything still handling pretty well over the weekend?
Okay-ish. There's still some 30Ks and stuff periodically. But I'm getting really like very smooth gameplay, and there's still some inventory slowness periodically, but a lot of that seems to have gone away. So I'm hoping it just stays chill. Might get worse later on when more people are on. Oh, I got the hiccups all of a sudden.
Yeah, I just logged in and heading to Hurston on a European server. Trying to recoup the lost ships I had. It's gonna be a little expensive. It's gonna hurt. I doubt anybody had anything to show back up. Probably all gone. We're good.
Objective clear. All right. Well, just trying to make a couple more boxes, maybe. I've got these delusions of grandeur. But my next goal really is, I think, to either get an A2 or an M2. Which I'm not all that far. I think I got about, what do I have? 3 million? Yeah, just under 3. 2.9 something million.
What do you want to do with it?
Well, so what I want is like an org ops ship, you know, that I can put vehicles in, and we could do bunkers or, you know, rescue missions or whatever, you know, not necessarily, you know, risky PvP stuff or bounties necessarily, like in the ship. But, you know, something that could still handle itself if we need to, you know, but, you know, more like a support ship.
I had the A2 until I lost it, and we never really did fully through that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And I honestly never even used the bombs.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the bombs are nice, I suppose, but I'm really looking at, like, the A2 or the M2 both have good armories with, you know, lots of slots, so we can have, you know, all the F9s and FS9s and railguns and grenade launchers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking that for what you're describing, I almost like the M2 would be a better fit. One thing I did notice lacking on the A2 was the hangar area. Not being able to drive all the way through got limiting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on yeah, and so like you give up some better turrets though. So
yeah,
you know,
all the turrets we never really used.
Right. Well, you know, we didn't do a lot of running and gunning on it. That's for sure. But the M2 for sure is not great because it's all focused on ground stuff. You know, so.
Yeah, it does have the 12 jump seats in it.
Mm-hmm.
But it does the chin turret, which is nice. And I was glad I changed that thing out to a couple of rhinos. That made a huge difference as far as self-defense.
Right. So one of those two ships, I want to just get it, you know, like configured out nice. You know, always keep my my Pisces in there.
One thing about having like the M2, because you have more room to do that. With the M2, you could get like 3 vehicles or 2 vehicles and Pisces in the back. Whereas the A2, it's kind of limited. The most you get back there was like a maybe I squeezed a cyclone in between the big bombs.
Yeah, but on the other side, you could get a Pisces and an Ursa just fine.
Yeah, Ursa just fine. We barely squeeze up the Pisces and a Spartan in there. But once you got too close to the bombs, the Pisces started getting all wonky and wouldn't sit right.
Yeah. So I'm just that's why I'm thinking, because what I'm finding is that, like, if I have my Corsair all loaded out like that, you know, and then I want to go do, you know, HRTs or VHRTs or something like that, you know, it takes a good hour, maybe a little bit longer to like fully get a ship all equipped and ready to go. And then, like, if I want to be safe, I've also got to spend time like unloading all that stuff, because I don't want to have to like reconfigure the whole, you know, all the vehicles and load and unload, you know. So it's just, I'm like, well, you know, that's the way to do it, is just have one ship that's, you know, more designed for, you know, org support and, you know, maybe, you know, events or mission stuff, and, you know, one that's more designed for riskier stuff where it just doesn't matter as much, because you're not going to spend an hour getting it ready for stuff.
Yeah. I will say though, it is a very, very hydrogen thirsty ship.
Oh,
It got quite expensive.
Oh, the
Hercules line.
Yeah, for sure. But it's
Any of them.
it's still cheaper than a reclaimer.
I don't know. I think it was right there up with it as far as how expensive it was. I mean, that was the biggest cost on that ship was the hydrogen fuel. It burned through us on Fierce.
Well, that's just another reason always to keep the Pisces red in there as a runabout.
Yeah. It was, let's see, what was it? I think just going from the Crew 1 out to Miguel 3 was like $8,000 total. Just driving it out there. It was pricey as hell. That's why I ended up taking like a load of scrap last time. That time I took it out there, and that paid for the fuel bill.
Sure.
It was nuts that was that darn expensive. Let's see.
So hopefully, after I get all this...
Pisces Rescue just went from Bajini to Orville. 11 credits for fuel.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, it's under 20 to get just about anywhere.
It's stupid cheap.
So, and it'll be even better when, like, you can have set ship markers and stuff. So it's always easier to find, find it when you park it somewhere.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing that we can do is say, okay, we got a whole bunch of people mining on Daymar. Well, I just, I'll get out that ship, park it at the, at the SCD-1 or 141 mining, and, just have it available there for people to get supplies or, use the Pisces for healing up or scouting or, whatever. And just, then it makes it easier, right? Because we know, okay, it's going to be parked here. Or I just say, okay, it's in orbit at, orbital marker 1. It's a little bit safer down, in the zone. For sure, but...
Yeah, someone just randomly show up and start shooting it.
Yeah, exactly.
And get in the ship, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that way it's just...
a little bit more difficult than that.
It's just, there... It's our little mobile clubhouse. I'll always have it stocked with, food, ammo, and guns. All right, ship is loaded up.
12,500,000 again for another hammerhead. Jeez, that hurts. Sucks that it just randomly shows what ships it wanted to keep and which ones it didn't.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm thinking, I don't understand because I followed their guideline.
Well, I mean, it just happened. It happened with tons of people. They're clearly their database didn't do what they expected it to do. I mean, and also clearly it's not working the way they expected it to do, because you shouldn't have to jiggle it to make it stick, right? So they but I mean, I've seen things like that in other products that I've used personally, where I'm like, if this thing isn't syncing, if I just go and change something on it, that'll force it to relook at it and go, oh, I need to sync this, right? So there's always little, And it usually has to do with the system, you know, if it's overwhelmed at one point or another, something times out, and then it doesn't try again until you force it to, right? Because it just thinks, well, I sent it on there. It might have timed out, but, you know, I sent it over. Yeah, I don't know if my server that I'm on is going to work well or not here, because now I can't, one of these consoles is not working. But I opened the hangar doors, so I should be able to fly this out at least.
Good. I mean, the elevator seems to be the bigger issue.
Although I seen, yeah, well, the last time I got it up and it, the ship slowly, you know, rose out of it like it was floating in water, and then the server 30K'd. So I was like, huh, like all of a sudden I couldn't access it or do anything, and I was like, oh. But them's the breaks. Alright, it says the top is open. Hey, what do you know? I got out. Alright. About 200. Yeah, that's good enough. Turn everything off. Oh, wait. I want to open that,
Yeah, just shy of 5.25 million for an M2. You can get that over a new deal in Orbital, but the other one you gotta go to the showroom.
Yeah. Alright. Turn that off.
Yeah, I gotta replace my damn Spartan. That disappeared.
Boy, it is dark out here. Our corpse sure does look cool, though.
Yeah, it can. Nice, complete, like, city planet. It's kind of interesting. Well, I haven't found any real reason, because I don't really do delivery missions, I guess, to go out and explore any of the other cities besides Area 18. buying a new ship. Nothing hurts more than having to buy it a second time. Jeez.
Okay, but Impulse 5.
5% impulse.
It's weird. I was looking up on the Hammerhead again. I was reading on it, and I want to say maybe it does actually have an armory upstairs.
Oh, does
At
it?
least it was.
I was kind of thinking that it should.
Yeah, it's a military ship. It is bare bones. I'm just running around the one that's down here in the New Deal. Looking around anyway. Unless that was a planned feature that never got implemented.
Could be.
And then the things I was reading on and other people talking and Reddit and stuff like that, apparently this dead space tunnel here was the choice they made to try to use the volume measuring mechanic the game has to reduce weight and increase the speed and all that mess. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but also kind of doesn't, because I'm not sure how you would really reduce that much mass considering all the heavy exterior walls that had to be there for the tunnel. You got two heavy walls there versus just the upper and lower wall. And you got an interior wall in here really wouldn't add that much weight. And the space you take up, air volume, all that stuff, really wouldn't add that much to the mass. I think it's just an aesthetic they decided to go with and try to justify it.
Right.
Shield gen. Mess hall.
Cool. There.
Geogen.
See if I can manage to peel this one out of the ship. It's stuck in there somewhere.
Did you open the hangar before you hit self-destruct?
I did. Yep. And much easier.
Considerably.
I should write up a little manual now. I think we've got it worked out pretty good. This one in the back. So now I got, what, 3 2SU and 1 SCU.
Nice.
I definitely, like, you gotta have both, I think. Makes it so much easier, because I can do... The 1 ICU is just so perfect with the regular Cyclone. To do missions that way.
I don't know. I'm exploring the whole upstairs of this thing, and so far I don't see an armory.
Interesting.
Ammo or anything. I think it's an intended feature that's never made it in. I mean, it's a military ship. You'd think it'd have a dang armory on it.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's not meant for ground combat, you still got space, you know. You still got boarding things, yeah.
If you're sitting in the turrets and the seats and stuff, where are you supposed to put your weapons?
I'm sure they're gonna have to do a whole new pass on that one. It's old enough.
Oh yeah, it's like 3.3 or something. It's an old ship. I hate to say it, but they're probably not going to do anything in that center tunnel. It'd be fantastic if they did. Armory, or even like a tier 3 med bed or something. A med chair. Something for a little bit of recouping. I figure like anything, well, to me, Corvette size or bigger should have some kind of a med bay, because you got a big enough crew. But no, I don't think so. That's one of those things you gotta put a crate in there, and that's your arms locker.
Mm.
Always are big enough. You should be able to, no problem. Oh, there's room. Oh, there's room over here on the side of the bunks in the crew quarters. You put a couple of 1 or 2 SU crates for just have your arms locker.
Mm-hmm.
Always are huge. I've stuck guns in those. It's just still. And even the airlock up front, you'd think there'd be something up there, but I think they're maybe prepped it for some suits eventually, but not the extent of it. That's a weird little spot I never noticed. What the hell's that do? Nothing. Okay. I mean, it's a neat ship. It's really fun. They're not even labeled. Are these supposed to be like escape pods, or what are they? Storage. I wonder if it's in the airlock up front is where it's supposed to have been, and just never got implemented. Or they didn't have this stuff back then.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh well. Eventually they'll pass on it. I mean, how long are they going to have the older ships getting showed up by the nice new stuff? I'm not sure if it's where I'm at, but the FPS has been doing all right, but it still seems like it's jumpy and laggy.
Hmm.
I was leaving Genie, and I was hitting 60 FPS pretty consistent, but it just was like I said, like laggy and jumpy. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, lights a nice light armor flight suits from the 890 jump missions.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna put those in all the shared storage.
Oh, your Corsair.
Yeah.
Didn't you say something about your 2SU refrigerator box fit right back there by the stairs? Really nice.
Oh, it does for sure, but that's mostly just for missions. Put it in the rover. I'm gonna have one for missions and one just for extra storage. But the shared storage in the bedrooms is just kind of like I'm just gonna put like a suit of stuff, some food, some whatever, and just, you know, anytime someone needs it, you just raid it and
Take a penny, leave a penny.
yep.
Upgrade the drive in this thing yet. It's gonna get painful slow. Sit head, which one? It's like the comma or something like that in there. It's like 59. Super slow. He came overhead. Oh, what? That's fun. Stupid game. As soon as my landing gear picked up, the door started closing, and it's now saying I'm blocking an active landing bay.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And now I'm impounded in 12 seconds. That's awesome.
Yeah, I never pick up my landing gear.
I didn't. I mean, like, as soon as I get off the ground.
Oh, really? Yeah,
That's all the further I got. I just barely lifted off, and it started closing the doors before I could get even close to them, and I'm impounded. Wow. I mean, like, there was nothing I could do. There's 15 minutes or 5,000, whichever I prefer. Probably just carry something else across and claim that one, say hell with it. Yeah, 15 minutes. Thanks. Well, the smaller ones, I'll just claim them. Picked up a cutter since it's so darn cheap.
Nice.
Be a nice little runabout, or a little small box carrier, or whatever. Well, let's try this again with another ship. A little upset they keep impounding my ship before I can even get off the damn pad. Well, at least that time it let me out. Different ship, but still. Eve, reset shields. Remember fat finger in that one. Whatever. Oh, where is he? Weird bug of some kind. Oh, this is in power, like just blitz, and I'm getting this weird clicking sound.
Yeah, I get a weird clicking sound with 3.19.1 sometimes too. Haven't figured out what it is yet.
Interesting. I just picked up the pace, got off SCM, and it seems like it disappeared.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, what's up, Citrus?
How you doing?
How are y'all doing on this wonderful Monday?
Not too
Not
bad.
Too bad so far.
Yeah. Having some fun. Trying to get my ship all set up again finally. I'm gonna just go grind. Do some missions.
Nice. We're trying to grind out bounty hunter missions. Been going okay.
Takes a little bit of work.
Yep.
Especially when you get to VHRT, HRT, that range, it really drags out. Yeah, I went back to SCM speed. I started hearing that clicking noise again.
Mm-hmm.
I took off the cruise control, dropped below SCM, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Wow, that hurts him. Oh, yeah, it's hide behind the sun, you jerk. Figure I'm in Hearst and I might as well get the introductory one done.
Yeah, I kind of do that, and I'm like, oh, I'm in a new system. I should do my introductory.
Mm-hmm. Just get that knocked out. What?
Ava contracts.
Performing now.
Well, got that one SCU box. So, I want to do a 60k bunker mission, I think.
There you go.
Work on a little red and black armor. I got lots of white armor. Get some red and black. I got all the guild colors covered with ArcCorp.
890 is good for getting the white armor. Pretty good loot from the pirates too.
Mm-hmm. And then
them off, you can get some decent amount of money.
Yeah, and then I don't mind like wearing the white armor as a flight suit.
Mm-hmm.
Since I just looted it anyways, and mostly the only reason I have it is because I wanted boxes.
Yeah.
So I don't want to call it throwaway, but it's like right. If I wear that while I'm doing, because I just like to have like a base set of equipment in case something weird happens.
Or you just decide on a wild hair just to go do something else.
Yeah.
Never hurts.
But if an org member needs a rescue or something like that, I'm like, okay, fine. I got my tractor beam. I got my healing tool. I got a backpack and some food and whatever, oxygen. I just like to have my set of stuff.
I am joining your guys' server.
Cool.
Believe I'm on a different server than Chad.
Yeah, you're in Europe somewhere.
It's still averaging about 10. It's not doing half bad, even though it's a pretty full server.
We have a display info 2.
Wait, what?
Yeah, mine's...
Cool, I'll take that. I think I need to go get the other ones then. So I went to go, and I took the beginning one for Blackjack, and apparently someone just completed it for me.
Yeah, that happened to me and Shane last night. My oldest son got on for a while. And, one of the missions that we got before we could even get out to Microtech, all the way out to Microtech, someone took care of him. So I'm like, hey. And he's like, well, I didn't even see it. I'm like, yeah, we still got paid. It counted.
Yeah, Grabbing Crusader and Microtech right now, just hoping that maybe somebody will in the meantime.
I have a half impulse.
Half impulse.
Let's see, I do my beginner permit.
Yeah, server I'm on is the inventory's been great. Server frames are right around 10. So can't complain too much, but the first one I was on 30K before too long. Canley and Shawnee were on doing her first bunker mission. Ava, final approach.
Approach protocols engaged.
Standard impulse.
Commander, you now have the con.
Shawnee, that's new. New player, I believe, right? I don't think I've met that one.
Yeah, it's Canley's wife.
Oh, yeah, I definitely haven't met her then. Cool. Well, looks like I'm going to Microtech regardless. Well, great. Beginner's permits up there.
Ava, cam overhead.
5.
Hurston and Microtech ain't that terrible. Alright, 38 parsecs. Perfect time for a bio.
Where are you guys operating, Hurston?
I'm in ArcCorp at the moment. Just doing some bunker missions. Now that I got box for a little bit of loot. Ava, secure the ship.
Affirmative. Stand by. Locking down.
Divert power to shield.
Completed.
Must be nice getting the wives in the games with you. The only game my wife really got into was Guitar Hero.
Still a fun game though.
Yeah, it's just I'd like to get her into some other stuff too, but no, she doesn't want it, doesn't feel it.
hardly any boxes in this one.
In the bunker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran into a few like
Oh,
that.
there's a red box. Oh, it's red. It hasn't respawned properly yet. Okay, but patch me up.
Contact ahead! I found them! Right here!
Oh, inventory delay.
Yeah, that's been happening. I think it's because people are like mass duping those mules right now.
Probably. It's dumb.
I saw some pictures on Reddit this morning of this guy who didn't know what was going on, stumbled upon like close to like 200 mules spawned in on one of those mining.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Was like, hey guys, what's going on here? Like, what is this used for? It's like that, sir, is players exploiting the game.
You know what those players are gonna get? They're gonna get very high spawn rates on vehicles. You know, like they're just gonna make it so that you can spawn a mule every hour.
That'd be so bad for gameplay though, for like people who aren't
Yeah.
using it.
But what they should probably do is do it that if it's, you know, got a whole bunch of stuff on it, it just takes longer.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's a good idea.
they're gonna do something at some point, I'm sure. So, yeah, because players won't stop doing that. There's a difference between a convenience and trying to game the system, I guess. Oh, inventory is screwed. Blah, blah, blah.
Not doing anything right now.
It's not even counting down. Maybe that says 0. It says 0, not 6. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Inventory's working so good that I don't know what I'm looking at.
Eve came overhead. Eve, secure the ship. neat. Pembroke Helmet RSI Ivory Edition. Interesting loot. Haven't seen that before.
Ava, cast off and head to standard orbit.
Affirmative. Stand by. Departure procedures initiating.
Balancing. Engines online.
Standard
Commander,
impulse.
you now have the con.
Gonna go sell off some of this stuff.
Landing gear raised.
Ava, deploy wings.
Okay, executing now.
Please direct ship to 90 degrees for maximum thrust in 3, 2, 1.
Diverting power
Full
to
impulse.
requested system. Afterburners.
Ava, steady as she goes.
Stand by.
System
Standard impulse.
Ava, navigate to ArcCorp.
clear route. Setting route.
Hey, Coyote, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Howdy, howdy. Bunker, and I found a civilian NPC.
Oh, yeah.
Is that if I shoot them, will I get a crime stat?
Yeah. Yeah, you might.
Just not sure now.
What'd you find?
I'm doing one of the contraband stash missions in the bunker. There's a civilian in the elevator with their hands up.
Yeah, they're like drug mule packer types.
Interesting. Eve, unsecure the ship.
What kind of stuff you guys getting into?
I'm just gathering some org equipment and getting my ship shape, I suppose. I'm gonna go sell a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna take a short break. Go have a cold beverage on the patio.
You gotta celebrate the day, if not, you canceled.
And I'm gonna, yeah, you know, I don't mind celebrating the day at all. Nothing wrong with a little extra freedom for people.
Yeah, it's the same thing as Valentine's Day and a few others are just all made up.
Well, I mean, ultimately everything's made up.
Well, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was thinking that just as I said it. It's
Mm-hmm.
like,
I always tell my kids, I'm like, you know, I'm like, I have one foot on either side of the fence when it comes to words, you know. But I'm like, there is a proper way to say things, and there are people that will make judgments on you based on the way that you speak.
oh yeah.
That being said, all language is just made up bullshit.
Yep.
It's just that we decide this is how we decide to speak, and this is how we decide what's, you know, proper and what's not. It's all made up.
Yeah. So the languages evolve around over time.
Yeah, and so, you know, everyone personally decides the meaning.
Oh no, sometimes it feels like the language is de-evolving.
Yep. Well, if you guys aren't doing anything real interesting, I might go out and do some gem mining.
Were you gonna do it over at Daymar, or?
Oh, I have no idea.
Well, when I come back, I'll find out. I'll do some missions in the area in case you need a little extra muscle.
Looks like you joined in on my server though.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's fine.
Now, I was purchasing my ships, and then kind of like a squirrel moment, now I'm in Microtech doing a bounty.
Oh, yay.
Ava, final approach.
Approach protocols engaged.
Please proceed to
Standard impact.
Commander, you
I
have
probably need to
recon.
go over to Area 18, call my ships over, and at least they're there when I go to outfit them.
Yeah.
But other than that, after I finish this one, just the introductory bounty, yeah, I can. And I could do it in something pretty fun right now, too. I decided to pick something else up. I'm in Redeemer.
Alright.
Cool.
I figured those moments, the crew bounties are pretty darn fun, but if we don't have enough people for a full hammerhead, this thing would be fantastic.
I'm down for whatever.
While I'm waiting for you to do that, I'll run down and fly around.
Yeah, I got a slow crawl on this fool. They put him out about 400 in the middle of nowhere. So I'm about 220 left. It's kind of frustrating. It's an introductory mission. Why is it the harder one to get to?
In the introductory missions, they want you to fly around different places and explore them. I'm almost sure that's why they decided to do that. So you could, you know, go experience all the, you know, a couple of different, systems. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, learn how to use your ship.
Does abandoning missions hurt your reputation with the...
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Does it hurt by a lot?
Depends on the mission. If it's a high-level mission, probably hurts more than a low-level one.
You can drop below a level, and there was a bug. I still don't know if it's a case where you can go negative and you can't even get positive after that unless you go with someone else who has missions in that line. So
that's where you had to help the wife that time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she couldn't get any delivery missions, so I did the delivery mission, shared it with her, and we did it. And then, you know, after we did that, then she could get the missions again. So
kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where they're doing numbers and integers are positive and negative, and they just needed to be like, okay, anything that's below 0, set it to 0, and then we're all good.
Unless it's a feature to make it more social, so you need to go get help.
Well, you know, and a part of that is kind of cool, but it would be nice if it actually showed you that. Like they you know, they need to be able to show, oh, you have negative rep. Like maybe show those introductory missions, but then say not enough rep, join up with someone or something like that.
Yeah.
Because most people are just lost and give up. So.
Well, I mean, on that page, the Delphi or whatever it was, they have the spots where it shows you can be negative rep and by a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's probably an intended feature, it's just not fleshed out.
Yeah.
People are on here right now. 94, 109.
Yep. I was just looking at that.
Well, it's prime time in Europe right now. Whoa, man, these boxes just slide around like ice hockey table or air hockey table.
Even then, I have a 130-ish ping. It bounces around a little bit, and it's between 7 and 10 for the server FPS, so it's not bad. I've definitely played on worse.
Yeah, last night we actually got into a really good server, and it didn't crap on us until the end.
What were y'all doing?
We're out gem mining. Just as everybody was like landing, getting ready to sign off. 30K came across.
Oh.
But we were in the stations.
Yeah, so you
okay.
You didn't lose anything at that point, at least.
No. I know Chris would have been pissed because he had all kinds of gems on.
Oof. Yeah, it hurts when you get all your effort just gone like that.
Yeah. Matthias, we could have used you the other night.
Oh, yeah?
That wasn't yesterday. I think it was the day before. we were all hanging out at SED1, and there was some people that were attacking SED, and they after they got done screwing with us, they went up to Port Orison and started killing everybody.
Oh wow. Just some streamers probably that wanted to put on a good show.
I don't know. It was a hurricane with a gunner. So the pilot wasn't in there by himself.
Yeah, a hurricane with the gunner's no joke. That gunner turret's pretty decent.
4 rhinos, I do believe.
Yep, 4 rhinos.
Yeah.
A hurricane with no gunner, easy peasy. not even a question.
Find out that you can put a pair of rhinos for the pilot control too. So you can up that thing to do some pretty good damage. It's just not that tough of a ship.
Right.
Well, it's enough to take down a Cuddy Black several times.
Yeah. Then again, if you know what you're doing, Cuddies really aren't that tough either.
Yeah.
Do your sub-targeting, go for the engines on a Cuddy. You can disable them in a heartbeat.
Oh, I found that out last night.
You one of the ones that got taken down?
Well, no, last night I took myself down. Flying around Daymar, and it was in the middle of the night. Doing some scanning, and I got a little careless. Took the wings off the front, took the engines off the back, but I was able to get it landed. And, who was that came pick me up? I think it was, High Flying.
Yep.
Gladius. All the introductory missions are in freaking Gladius, as it looks like.
DI.
Ooh, that's half a Gladius. Couple of strike forces. Size 2 missiles did a number on them. The shields are still up, but they took off half the ship. Man, we're low.
Oh, come on, really?
Special on custodians.
Client crash. Wah, wah.
Come on, you. Squirrely little bugger with one wing. I blew the other wing off. Still kicking though. Oh, come on, you're in a flat spin. Just crash already. Huh. That tough little bugger. Okay, he crashed. Am I gonna trash? Yeah, we're awful low.
Lesson in applied physics. The planet will not move, no matter how hard you hit it.
Yeah, not really. It won't.
Interesting. CIG just posted something in community tech support, and it looks like they've been doing some like database repair on user accounts and stuff. So they're wanting people that still have forked accounts to log in after trying a character repair, and then if that doesn't fix it, report it on the issue council. So it sounds like they're adding, you know, account fixes to the character repair tool, which is exactly what they need to do. So that's good.
Well, character repair and able to get that subscription items back too. Hopefully.
Think they're gonna give back ships you lost in the wipe, or
no?
Probably not.
No.
Nah, it's mostly just for the paid for stuff. That's the things they're really worried about. You know, if you pay for something and you don't get that product, that's grounds for lawsuit type stuff. Whereas if it's just, you know, things you bought in game, oh, sorry, you just signed a disclaimer. It's an alpha. Suck it.
Yeah, I stopped putting my stuff in jeopardy until they get it fixed. Then I'll start taking out some cool stuff.
60 parsec starter core, and the whole time I got a beeping sound in my ears now because of the audio bug.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I wonder if that's on the issue council. Oh wow, getting a lot of strange lag.
It's like a missile warning, but it's like a beep, beep,
yeah,
beep bass.
Yeah, it hasn't. I haven't heard it today, I don't think, but it was a lot yesterday. Oof. Oh, my client's just getting hammered.
Oh, there's a fix for that. Tab out. And that was the wrong button.
I was about to say, you disappeared there.
I tabbed off the game, and then just fat fingered the wrong damn thing. But that stops the beeping thing now. The link swan just screws it and on. Yeah, Yeah, Cody. I'm gonna
to the
go over
ASOP
there
vehicle retrieval
and
system.
the other ships. I tried bringing the hammerhead that I bought over, and I no sooner than got the lanyard off the ground, it didn't touch anything else. The door started closing, and they impounded me.
Great.
That happened.
I had like 15 seconds before they impounded me. Like, what the fuck? So I took the ship out. And then for a moment, I started going and shooting people. So I got
mackerel.
Kirsten's introductory microtext. I just got theirs. I got the 1,000 credit bounty hunter level test done, and someone else did my blackjack one, apparently. Too bad no one's gonna do my crusader one. It's still sitting there waiting.
Would knock it out. I need to do it too.
Yeah.
Count me in as well. I'm down if you guys have for more.
Oh yeah, this thing's got several turrets. Which interesting on the Redeemer, I didn't realize if I don't have someone in the chin turret, I get access to that too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're slave to the pirate pilot.
Well, my pilot could be a pirate.
Yeah, that's true also.
Arr.
Wow. I'm getting 7 frames per second on my client right now.
Wow. That's hurting.
Ava quick sell.
Oh yeah. Shoot, what was that? I can't get the rhinos there. I have to go to, which one was it? HRL5 to get the rhinos, or HRL2? I forget.
Here, get it. If I get my laptop to come up.
Ava, stop macro.
What are you looking for? Rhinos?
Yeah, rhinos. I forget. They don't have them down there on ArcCorp. I want to replace the cannons that come on this thing for pilot control because they only have like 100 shots each.
Let's see.
Ava quick sell.
Get those everywhere. What are you close to?
I'm in the middle between Rail 3 and ArcCorp. That's where I dropped out thinking I can't. I remember I can't get on Area 18.
Go to ArcL2.
ArcL2?
Yep.
That'll work.
Ava, stop macro.
Direction.
Yeah.
Should switch that. There we go.
Yeah, I went down to Shady Glen real quick to check out the loot farm, and 3 red boxes. The only thing I picked up was a Carta.
Yeah, I went CMO 1 or 10, I mean, and I got 3 or 4 red boxes. Some small stuff, a couple things I like as far as the style. I don't think the color is right. Then I found, what was that? One of them. There's a white Pembroke helmet.
Okay.
That was different.
Hey, so the Lynx has a storage area where you can store a piece of armor in it, evidently, and so you can make that a part of the loadout. And one guy figured out that if you get the the big bulky all-in-one armor plus undersuit, that it will store all the loadout that's on it, so you can hang 2 guns off of it and like ammo and all the stuff. And if you drop that to the floor, it still is a container for all those items, and you can store it in the Lynx. and it'll save it just like it does for guns and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about the links though, no backdoor. So if you're trying to like
get
bodies and stuff.
Yeah, it's not great for
Yeah, there's not a lot of storage in there. As far as they can only hold 4 people. Where the regular Ursa you can
6.
Is that 4 in the back, 2 in the front? What? With the links?
Or you can throw a container in there.
Yeah. Yeah, on the links, yeah.
Nice.
I should actually pull my...
Where's that damn station at?
I think I'll do that. I'm going to grab my 600i. We'll put my links in it.
Beeping's driving me nuts. How do I not see this stupid station here? Just skimmed right past it. Lively Pathway Station. That's a fun name. I'll be happy to store this thing just to get this audio bug to stop.
I can imagine.
Yeah, those C788s, they're cannons that are shipped, the gimbal mount on the ship. I think there's like size 3 cannons, I want to say, but they're really not that great. They get a nice flashy bang, but it doesn't really do much damage. I was really tempted on swapping out the 85B's Gatlins on it for M7s just to get more longevity out of them.
Well, that's interesting. If I go to sell at the cargo services and choose the Drake Corsair, it shows me all the containers that I have in it, including the including the secret flask.
Oh, sweet.
They're all 0, but you know, it's kind of cool.
This was a nice surprise here. From going over from Microtech all the way to Arkel 2, it cost me 82 credits of quantum fuel.
Nice.
Redeemer's pretty fuel efficient. Shut the stupid beeping off. I should have thought to do that before I landed. Should have put my gun in the rack. At least get one registered to it.
Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to take a break for a little bit. I'll be back on an hour or so, maybe.